So I took the shirt off Friday night. So Bisbee is a small town. Saturday was a packed show, and there was like 4 people that had come to the Friday night show, and they were literally yelling, "Take your shirt off! Take your shirt off!" And I felt like a whore, like I felt like a hooker, or like not even a hooker, like a high class stripper that got out of the life and is a lawyer and sees one of her old clients, and he's like, "What's up, Sparkles?" And she's like, "I'm a lawyer now, you know.
I don't give a fuck. Take it off."
Yeah. He's like, "That doesn't change the fact that I have $100 in my pocket."
That's not what this $100 is saying. That's hilarious. Did you take it off?
Yeah. No, second show I didn't. Oh. But so I didn't, and then a guy started throwing money on the stage to get me to take it off because the night before I was a little drunk and I took my shirt off. And some guy jokingly put $1 in my pants. Yeah. So then I was like, everybody that's got money, do it, and they all did it. So that guy was there the next night
trying to start it again.
Threw the $1 on the stage, so I made a joke about I wish comedians got paid like strippers. So the whole front row started throwing dollar bills. Every time I do a punchline, they would throw dollars on the stage. Okay, weird story. So the whole show, I'm having a great set. It's fun. There's probably 100 people there. There's one lady, and she's sitting there with her arms crossed. And I could tell, but I'm not going to ruin the show by talking to her when everybody else is enjoying it. But in my head, I was like, if she says something, I'm going to jump on it. Yeah, I'm going to jump on it. So I'm 42 minutes into my set, and I take a breath, and she stands up. So I look at her, and she goes, "When are you going to tell some jokes?" And I go, "I have been telling jokes." She goes, "No, you've just been complaining," because I started my next joke, and I go, "Man, I can't meet girls online. I can't meet girls at a bar." And she goes, "All you've been doing is complaining. You can't meet girls at a bar. Your dad hits you too much." And, which, if you see me, she's not wrong. But so I asked.
She had a point, but that's not the point.
So I asked her. I go, "Hey, let's get a round of applause if you think I've been telling jokes all night." Everybody claps, and I go, let's get a round. I was like, comedy's subjective. Let's get a round of applause if you thought those were funny. And the whole room claps. They're hooting and hollering. And I'm feeling good. So I'm like, let's give a round of applause if you think I'm the next comedy god. Everybody claps. And I go, "Ma'am, I think you're outnumbered. You can sit the fuck down." And she goes, "I didn't pay to see this type of comedy." So I grabbed all the ones that were on the stage. And I walked over to her table and I threw it. And I go, "There's your refund. Get the fuck out." And then I went back up and I finished my set. She put all that money in her purse.
She took it.
Yeah. And then the owner, and it was only like $22 in singles, but then the owner of the club was like, we comped her ticket because her 3 friends had bought tickets, so we just let her in with them. Fuck? Yeah, so she walked out. Luckily, some lady had come up to me, and she goes, "Here," and she tried to hand me money, and I go, "Hey, no, the club pays me."
Right,
and she goes,
I get paid.
Yeah, and she goes, "No, I saw that lady put the money in her purse. I'm just trying to make the universe right." And I was like, all right, but why? Why would you complain about being at a show you didn't pay for?
For a free show.
And then take the $22. Like, obviously, I'm telling people to tip me like a stripper. Obviously, I'm not making a ton of money in comedy. You know, like you took 2 meals out of my mouth. Fuck you, bitch. That's all I want to say.